Aloha!
It's Will.
And James. You're watching Where To Next,
where you help us decide where to next.
We've had incredible experiences thanks to your input while visiting Singapore, Bali, and the Cook Islands. Now we're looking forward to what's in store while visiting the island of Oahu in Hawaii.
It's our first full day here, and I thought to kick things off, we should immerse ourselves in the local community. We just arrived at the Lokahi Kailua Market. It's definitely busy this morning. They're open on Sundays from 9 to 1 p.m.
The Lokahi Kailua Market was designed to be a place where you could leave your differences aside and come together to experience the talents of others. It's a place to shop and support local farmers, foodies, artisans, and more.
We've enjoyed walking around and trying the different food. We've had some donuts, a really good mocktail. We ordered some banana bread to try. Original. Give me this guy right there. The donuts were delicious. Can I get 4 of the donuts?
They look so
Will?
yummy.
They make them fresh right when you order them. Way better to eat them warm anyway, so they're so good.
You are not lying.
So good.
Those are so good. My favorite vendor was Pono Potions. It was a delicious hibiscus margarita mocktail. I loved it so much that I ended up buying one of their syrups. Oh my God.
Is it good?
That's so good. Hibiscus is so refreshing. Now that we're wrapping things up here, I thought it would be fun for us to go explore the Botanical Gardens where we can enjoy our produce, our snacks, and walk around and enjoy the outdoors.
Yes.
We have arrived at the Botanical Gardens here in Oahu. It is so beautiful out. The weather is perfect to walk around and enjoy all the plants. We just read that this was a sealing wax bomb, which is used to like seal envelopes. Ho'omalohi'a is one of the 5 Honolulu Botanical Gardens and is located on the windward side of Oahu. This 400-acre garden is planted with rainforest trees and shrubs from the tropics of the world. Ho'omalohi'a means to make peace and tranquility, which you definitely feel while you're walking around the gardens. The garden opened in 1982 and was built and designed by the U.S. Army Corps to provide flood protection to the local community. Will, what did you think of the Botanical Garden?
You know I love a good plant. Oh, I love plants. This is a lipstick tree. Where's the lipstick? It's been really nice to walk around and see the colorful and beautiful flowers and trees and plants from all over the world. I think it's not something you see in your backyard, especially in California. It's a lot of succulents in California. But here it's lush, it's rainforest, it's colorful. It's been very beautiful and peaceful to walk around, especially around the lake with all of the fish.
Oh yeah.
I would like to take this home with me and put it in my backyard.
It's very
really enjoyed
green
it.
too.
It is free, which is amazing.
Not only that, there's 400 acres, so we barely skim the surface during our time here. Highly recommend that if you are going to be a visitor of the gardens, to bring some great walking shoes, maybe some insect repellent, not that we've experienced a lot of that. Now it's time to go explore Lanikai, where we will find out where to next with your input. Really, you just gotta do it.
I did it. My nipples are hard.
Oh my God.
We just finished swimming at Lanikai, which is one of the most famous beaches on Oahu. And now, my favorite part of our Where To Next adventures is for you to decide what we do next.
Now that our day is winding down, we always look forward to your input about what we should do on the last leg of our adventure today. So according to our social media, it looks like out of the 2 options we gave you, you want to see us kayaking in Kailua.
Which I'm excited to do because maybe we'll see a sea turtle, and the water, that color you can't recreate.
No.
It's the most beautiful blue color, so I'm excited to get out there and kayak around.
As long as there's no big shadows under our kayak, we're good to go. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful outside. We had the greatest time kayaking today, especially because the weather was so perfect.
At the very end, it did get a little windy when the waves were bigger. It was still really fun.
What I liked the most about it was the communication we had. We had to work together as a team.
Go to the right. We have to go to the right. Yeah. No, we're going into the waves. But we have to go to the direction of the right.
We haven't really had that type of,
adventure style
since the race.
Yeah.
We're back at our accommodations at the Lalo in Waikiki, and what a fun day we had. We did so much, and it's only our first day in Oahu. Will, what was your favorite part of the day?
I think experiencing the Lokahi Kailua Market was probably my favorite. The vendors were amazing. The food was delicious. That banana bread was
so
the
good.
Best I've ever had. And I'm so happy that we were able to experience the local community with all the cool things that were there at the market.
Since you said the market, which was going to be mine, I guess I'll switch it up and choose kayaking. I really loved doing that activity with you. We haven't done something like that in so long together. So I think that was a highlight for me.
Being able to see the 3 islands that were off the coast of Lanikai Beach and looking down and seeing the coral reefs from the kayak, we might have bickered a little bit. It was just a really fun activity to do together, especially from relaxing on the beach during the day and then going to do that physical activity of the kayak. I really enjoyed that as well.
And paddling off the coastaways and then turning the kayak around and really seeing the landscape, you couldn't help but just sit back and soak it in.
That wraps up our first day in Oahu. Stay tuned for more videos from the rest of our trip here in Hawaii.
And thank you to everyone who voted in helping us decide where to next. Bye, everyone.